one of the best wingbacks in the league. And he's on the end of this long ball from DaCosta into the area. Armstrong gets around Dotson. Armstrong scores! Right on cue. And goal brought to you by AT&T, and it's the North Carolina native who gets the scoring started.
Yeah, it almost looks like Spangenberg goes down a little early, thinking he's going to try and go space that Metzingen has just been able to drift into in this moment.
He's got Armstrong who shoots and scores! Ezra Armstrong makes it a brace, and it's 3 rows.
You know, you just don't know how much that travel from West Coast to East Coast, the time change, and makes playing the States is difficult. But here we go again.
Ezra Armstrong, great overlapping run! He says, I'll take it myself! How about North Carolina FC?
I wasn't even thinking that, Dean, but thank you. Yeah. Everyone's getting on the act. Ezra Armstrong once again in behind. There's no catching him. And then it was just a case of, was he going to find the finish? Team of the week player from last week, writing his name in for this week. A great first touch, just draws Blanchette. Something that makes John Bradford really proud.
Armstrong! And how about?
Have had an assist, just feeds into the path of Ezra Armstrong. One touch to set himself and then drives it low.
Patience here from North Carolina FC. Started on the right side, then on the left side, and Ezra basically walks it back over to the right side. Is made Rafa Metzingen, the right winger. Ezra Armstrong! And how about North Carolina?
Play. It's Armstrong that feeds it out to the right flank. Metzingen goes to work 1v1. There's a great battle in the box between Placius and Seymour. And he sort of occupies the box, Placius with his run. And Armstrong a right.
Ezra Armstrong. Ezra, couple step overs. Ezra, power and speed. Ezra, Alex Anderson Jr. September. Can you believe it? Left side, Ezra Armstrong. Ezra, good weight on it. And how? Ezra Armstrong knows how to find Olex Anderson Jr. perhaps better than anybody on the team. Ezra Armstrong now drops it to Olex Anderson Jr. Olex Anderson Jr. trying to find the angle.
Time remaining. Armstrong dances past one. He crosses it into the middle. It's Conway. He scores.
Quicker after this. Conway sends across. Armstrong there. Armstrong drops it. Olex Anderson and how? Foul!
Conway is in the middle of the pitch. Left side, Armstrong. Ezra grabs the corner. He does. Backside post and.
Boy, he's navigating a maze just to try to muscle his way through there. It's still loose. They are doing everything they can to fight.
To the top. Armstrong waits for it, strikes it. It's saved by Lyle.
Ezra Armstrong. Ezra Armstrong. Just looks like the fastest.
The 11 roster. Armstrong. And Salt.
Brown.
Great ball. Good clearance from Hartford.
Armstrong! And denied.
To Maldonado. Armstrong.
Dashsport.com as Ezra Armstrong running it down. Ezra Armstrong. Extra burst. Kept alive. Conway can't hit it. DaCosta!
Perez finds the run of Armstrong, who's behind the Legion defense once again. Armstrong with options, trying to pick one out. He does.
Down, working forward.
Gotten around the defense. The box test. Armstrong. It's a shot at goal.
The goal at times could have been a lot more comfortable.
Ooh, can he make the angle pass? He can. Olex Anderson Jr. Olex still has Conway. Olex Anderson Jr. He's got Armstrong. Gliding.
Outside.
Down the left side. Good little move by Armstrong. He'll get to it. Armstrong. Good ball back over to Anderson. Anderson with his left.
That header.
Game starter back there. Ahead of Lou, but Lou's now earned it. Armstrong back across. Armstrong coming in. Armstrong! Anderson!
We're doing a good job getting forward. Armstrong on the ball.
Armstrong dropped it over.
Those opportunities come a bit easier when you can turn opponents over higher up the field, and that was something that's
back. Doherty unloads it. Youngaberry. Armstrong wins it from him. And Armstrong
from a outside back or center back position, unlike almost any other different kind of player. Ezra Armstrong getting a piece of it to Conway.
Now that they've gotten to the second half and it's a 0-0 scoreline.
Yeah, maybe it's that Tracy one. That moment that Armstrong
touches it to Borzak. He runs into a couple of numbers there. Armstrong. Okay.
Ezra wins it back. Ezra nice and calm. Ezra now goes with Armstrong.
He's continuing to push and push and push. You can see the second you're done. Has limited the giveaways and providing gifts, and the attack has had just enough to keep Louisville City from pushing forward consistently. Armstrong on the run.
Stock. Blackstock playing in front. Ricochets around and pinballs into the grasp of North Carolina. Armstrong.
In that possession. Griffin's been there to put out every single flyer.
Ezra Armstrong. Ezra Armstrong.
Create the way they did today. Turn out and easy out. Maxi Rodriguez tried to that.
North Carolina FC running out of their most precious resource right now.
Still hope yet.
Armstrong making a good run. Armstrong
Is played a full 90 minutes last weekend.
John Bradford said he had barely sat down together.
We got a game though.
Eastern Conference Finals. They found themselves in just ridiculous stat. Armstrong, nobody home on the far post. Great ball with top leg stays down. Birmingham Legion FC. Nice tackle by Ezra Armstrong.
Better is the end of the match of the first. Ozzie Matthews a bit heavy with the touch. Ball dribble.
Knee-to-knee contacts that stings just a little bit. There's the defensive work of Ezra Armstrong Jr.
Here, their first home game of the season was against the Eastern Conference champion Charleston Battery. It was a 0-0 draw, and they have performed splendid.
Trouble. The Battery, Armstrong, they're trying to recover, and he'll knock it out of bounds. There won't be a corner kick and a pretty clean tackle there by
Junior, Evan Conway, the guys that got the goals, but the guy who makes team of the week is Lamar Batista, and was rated as
offensive third to make that tackle. Ezra Armstrong, side of his
Youngaberry, Worth shaking free. It's going to be Munjoma though. And once again, well defended by North Carolina. Rowdies.
Sent all the way across. There's Arm to play it centrally. Diallo looking to switch it. It's Ezra.
With this kind of being desperation time for Tulsa's.
And the good news for you is that
What a
Legion
ball.
FC, here we go.
Dodson got in, but keep it out as well. Another Chick-fil-A corner kick is dealt with by Armstrong, who is the other Birmingham player who's on a yellow card for the moment. Sure, trying to keep it away from Armstrong. Most. I think back there in midfield. The referee allows play to continue. Pasher's pass, though, doesn't come off as intended. Pasher almost took
Technology we have today and the slow-mo that gets played, particularly at the higher.
Can Birmingham get numbers forward? Taka squaring pass, cut out by Armstrong. Ezra Armstrong has done it both offensively and defensively tonight. Great line coming into the week. Again, just 9 road points all year long, and yet they have strung together an excellent performance on the road here tonight. It's McCartney and Armstrong.
Yet they need to make sure that they make good decisions on and off the ball.
McCartney locked up with Armstrong, and Armstrong